Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news China's become the handbrake on the global economy, delivering a string of weak economic data. And first up, there's been something of a surprise from the Middle Kingdom. The Caixin China General Services PMI plunged to a minor contraction in September after a solid to good expansion in August. This was the first contraction in services activity since May and came as the severity of the COVID outbreaks in many areas across the mainland built. It was also a faster retreat than was expected. And China's week-long holiday ended and it is clear many people are staying at home this year. Travel data reflects that, with activity down 36% compared to last year, which itself wasn't a strong event either. And residential real estate sales have often been strong in this period too, but early reports suggest they could be 38% lower this year than the same period a year ago. And the giant American economy added more jobs than expected in September, even if the gain was the lowest in 18 months. Headline gain was 263,000 when a 250,000 gain was expected. Their jobless rate fell to 3.5%, their participation rate rose to 62.3%, and average weekly earnings rose 4.8% from a year ago, but at a 7.8% pace in September from August. By any measure, this represents a tight American jobs market, and the US Central Bank will know it and keep targeting inflation on the back of a resilient labour market that shows no signs of being hurt by that press. Data out on American consumer debt shows it grew by $32 billion in August from July, a much faster 8.3% rate rise than was expected. Americans now owe $4.7 trillion in this type of debt, or 21% of their annual economic activity. In Canada, they also delivered a positive employment report, a bounce back in September from their August slip. And the crisis of high and rising food prices seems to have passed. Well, past from its extreme levels anyway. Overall prices are almost back to year-ago levels now, with another but smaller retreat in September. And the US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 3.89%, and up another basis point from this time on Saturday. And the price of gold will open today at $1,695 an ounce. This is down $5. And oil prices start today up $1 at just on $92.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price has risen to just under $98 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today at 56.1 US cents, and a bit softer. Against the Australian dollar, with little change at 88.1 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're also unchanged at 57.6 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 66.6, and little changed. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9.